Hello Tfishers. Okay, today we are tying the giant critter. I will put close cam. So the plan is to tie the giant critter today. It's pretty much bigger than a ordinary. So this giant critter is new for this year, so it will be fun to test it out on the ice fishing season. So let's go through the material list then. Let's see if I can. Yes. Okay, today we're using an ahrex 550 size 2 hook, a pretty large hook. And we will use some clear nylon thread for when I'm tying the flashaboo and stuff. 2mm pearl flash. And then we will use some pearl SSS flash as well, but we come to that. And then I will use a red 8mm stainless steel powder coated bead. So no tungsten head, just a nylon stainless steel bead. We will use UV glue. Some standard, I have these black bottles, so it don't cure. Then we will use 8mm romsack glitter bead in the back, or a spinner blade, but today we will use the romsack orange bead. Nylon rib. I think we will use the clear one today. So some nylon rib to attach to the romsack bead. What else do we have? UV glue, pearl flash, nylon thread. Well, I think that's all. So the goal for today is this pretty big giant critter or anabola critter. So let's get on with it then. Some close cams. Well, I can show you my tying station first. So I have a free cam here. So this is my very small tying station. I have moved to a new place because the whole city has moved here in Kiruna, Sweden. So here I have my magnet system. Pretty nifty stuff. I can take these hooks or other stuff, just put it in the steel plate. So pretty cool. Here I have a drying rack for my when I'm tying in big batches of night flights. So then I have a control surface here for the video and stuff. I have a small UV curing lamp here, and I have larger UV lamps above me. Then I have a camera, the overhead camera, and then I have this Insta360 link camera as well. So, but now we will change to the close camera. We will take this 550 ahrex hook, big hook. As I said, here is the normal size of critter hook when I am tying with a 6mm, 5.4mm tungsten head or 6mm stainless steel bead. So the first thing we will do, and I forgot to tell you about that, we will take this white thread when we are making the romsack in the back. Okay, where did it go? It's hard when it's transparent. So now I will use this nylon rib, very flexible stuff, pretty durable as well, hard to break. I used ordinary fishing line 0.45 millimeters or something like that. So here we have the bead, and the goal is that the bead will attract fish because it will always be in movement in the back. So let's see, maybe a little bit shorter. I can turn it in a little bit. But I want it a bit from the hook because we are putting a lot of maggots on the hook here in the northern part of Sweden. So I'm just tying it closely, and I can double it if I want that. Then the nylon rib won't come loose. All right, let's see. I have a pretty big yarn that I forgot to tell you about. So it's the Micam. So this yarn, what do you call it in English? I don't know. Nystan in Swedish. It's a glitter yarn. Pretty nifty to have, and I ordered the biggest that they had. So I am putting it on the floor between my legs because it's so big. I can't have it on the table. Then I just close cam or up overhead cam. Let's try the overhead cam and see if it works today. No, it will be a close cam. So I'm just tying it in like this. Taper the body. Try to make it pretty even, but tapered body. If you want it, then you can leave it something like this, maybe a little bit more. Like that. Then I will take my clear nylon thread, 0.14 millimeters I think it is, or SSS clear thread, I don't remember. Just tie it off. I can tie this off as well, the other white thread. So now I have a clear thread. Then I will take my Flashabou 2 millimeter. I think I will tie in the other Flashabou directly as well. So just bear with me a second. Okay. Then I have this opalized SSS pearl flash. Really, really nice. Okay, it doesn't want to work with me. Static electricity or something like that. So now I have both ends. It's hard with the camera sometimes. I will try to put it a little bit back. I have a marker on the table, but sometimes the camera will go out of place. So I'm just tying them in. Then I will take the 2 millimeter first, and sometimes it's pretty hard to get this to sit. So I can use super glue if I want, but now I will try. Something like this. I will take the nylon thread and tie it off. And if you really want it to be very, very glittery or pearlized, then you can use this SSS pearl as well. Hard to make it the first turns. Maybe I can force it with my fingers. Something like this. And you can make a pattern out of this. But I just want some lines of this pearlized SSS stuff. So I'm tying it off. Okay, now I have the body ready. Let's see if I can fix this overhead cam. It's hard with the focus. Maybe something like this. No. Well, close cam it is today. I will try to move the hook a little bit. Now I will put my nylon whisker thingies on there. I didn't tell you about those. You can make it out of a brush or something like that. I won't tell you where I found mine. Well, it's 20 years ago, so. I will put it horizontally. Tie both of them in a cross pattern like this. Oh, I thought the Y snapped, but it didn't. I have been using Regal vices for over 20 years now, and it has never let me down yet. So you're seeing I am pulling two of them up on the other side, so they will stick out when I turn the fly. Then I will force them in the position that I want. Also the front as well. Something like this. And now I will do my finger loop just to tie off the thread. It's not so important because we're using a lot of UV glue in this fly. But you can turn it with your finger a few times and just make a knot. And then tie it off. It's now I wanted overhead camera. I won't give up. Let's try again. Please stay there. Something like this. Okay. Now I will do the eyes. I will see if I can show you. I have this booklet style thingy here with all my eyes. So it's pretty nice. So I will put the eye on the top on the giant critter like this. No, I didn't have the free cam. Let's do this again. This is hard stuff. Okay. Here I have all my eyes. I bought this a few weeks ago or a month ago because I didn't have control about of all my eyes. So well, now I have. So I will put an eye on the top here. Maybe we will use pink today, or do I have some orange in that size? This is a pretty big size. Here I have my big eyes for when I'm doing bigger stuff, but right now I can't do bigger stuff. Shall we do a red eye maybe? Okay. Close cam down. A 5mm red eye it will be. Bear with me a minute or something like that. Okay. Something like this. Of course you can do two eyes on the sides if you want, but my critter style is to have one eye on the top. Something like this. So now I will start the gluing process. So I will put you on the glue cam. And then I have these black bottles with UV glue. Just the generic UV glue, I think. No gulp or what they are calling them. They are surely big, great UV glues, but I am using some generic stuff here. So the first thing I will do, hard with the language sometimes, or I am getting a stroke or something. So well, I will put UV glue over the eye first, just a strand. Like this. And then I will cure it for about 10 seconds. Then we have secured the eye. Something like this. I can show you on the overhead cam. So now the eye is secure, and now I will start putting UV glue all over the body. So let's do that. Okay, out of the light, of course, first. So now I take the sides. Over the top on the other side. I see that my lamp was shutting down. I need to start it. I think it worked for 90 seconds at a time or something like that. Okay, I have a bunch of UV glue now on the body, so I start turning the fly. And in the UV light it goes for about 10-15 seconds or something like this. And here you see the ROM sack thingy is dingling behind the back. I think it will be very nice. Now I'm starting my second coat. I'm usually trying to feel if I can feel the eye. I want to coat the whole eye so it will never come loose. And now, because I haven't baked the powder coated head, then I will coat the head in UV resin instead. So the whole bead. And now you need to be sure that you are not covering up the hook eye. The powder coating is pretty durable, but because I haven't baked them for 20 minutes, it can pretty easy come off if you are banging this and getting a lot of fish or something like that. All right, let's turn it. Turn. Pretty nice. I will show you with my free cam now. I think I will put it on. Okay, here we have the pearl critter now. So now I will put it in my bigger UV lamp and let it cure for about 20 or 30 minutes or something like that. So there you go. So the result of this tying, I will show you the ready dingly stuff. Here I have a silver spinner blade instead. But I think they're pretty nice, pretty big, about 4 grams or 4 or 5 grams or something like that. But I'm sure this will work, and you will fish it upside down, of course. So you will have the line here, so it will be something like this, dangling. Well, put on the me cam instead. So it will be this dangling sensation for the Arctic char. But maybe perch or something like that, brown trout. So well, this is it for today. Pearl critter, not with this spinner blade, but with this romsack orange stuff in the back. So well, I see you in the next one, and I hope you will I hope you like this video and will subscribe to my channel. It will be a lot of stuff when I'm starting fishing this season. So thank you for that.